How to compare two columns in Google Sheets. Comparing two columns of data is an operation you will frequently have to do, especially when working with multiple data sets. When you merge two data sets together, you will need to look for duplicates to eliminate them and create one common database. In this example, we're going to look at how to compare two columns of data. In this case, we will use the VLOOKUP function. Now, the VLOOKUP function takes a value from one table, looks up that value in another table, and returns a value from the other table in the corresponding row. This sounds a bit confusing, so I'll jump straight into the formula to explain it better. So I select the cell where I want the result to appear, type equals, and say VLOOKUP, and open brackets. Now, the first argument is to specify the value to be looked for. So I want to look for the first name here. Then you have to specify where to look for it. I want to look for it in this second column. So I select this Control Shift down arrow. That selects the entire column, comma. Now I need to give the column from which I want the value, looked up value returned. In this case, I have only one column, so I'll type 1. And the final argument is to specify whether you want an exact match or an approximate match. Here I want an exact match, so I'll say false, close brackets, and press enter. Okay, so now you can see that this has found the first name Alia and it has returned it from the second column. So the name Alia is common, duplicated between both. Now I can double click this to drag the formula down. But before that, I want to handle an error handling. I want to add an error handling function. If Google Sheets is not able to find a match, it's going to display an error, which does not look nice. So I will select in the formula bar, type if error and open. Basically, it says if this function or this statement returns an error, what should I do? I just want it to be blank, and close brackets and say enter. In this case, because for the first row I have this, no error is displayed. Now before I copy it down, I need to make the range being looked up constant. Otherwise this will change when I copy it down. So I select that, press F4, that's made it constant. Now I'm ready to copy it down. So I select the cell and double click on the fill handle and I get this copied down. Now we look at how this works. The common names, now it shows all the names that are duplicated between these two columns. When I come here, this is blank because I told it to insert blank in case it can't find the name. So here I know that this name Adelina from in the column for names in 2014 is not there in 2015, and the others are all the common names. So this is how to compare two columns in Google Sheets. Please read the appended article for more information.